Well, there's things I do for the show. Probably ruined a 3-4 year internet relationship with.
Me and her have had fights before. If she can't get the fuck over it, then fuck her.
But in the end, if it got ruined, it was worth it. It was worth it for the clip. Because
There you go. That's the true entertainer always shines through in Bob.
That's right. Hey, if you gotta go.
I realized the friendship was wrecked and people's feelings got hurt.
But hey, I got some gold out of it.
The main thing is that I got to record it.
That's right. Are you kidding me? That one clip, the one clip that we're gonna play at the end and here in about 3 minutes, is I can make so many things out of that. The sound bites, the sound clips, the songs, what I'm going to be able to make out of that was worth losing Kimmy. I guarantee you, I'd do it over and over again.
See how he really talks, Mark, when things hit the fan?
Hey, you want to talk stupid? Like, you want to argue with me about simple science. Simple science says, like, you're going to tell me that you can't, like, that's why I try not to talk religion and politics and abortion and things and drugs with people, because the religion, like, is so powerful. I don't understand it. I really don't get it. That you can just lose all common sense and sit there and try to tell me that 3 weeks is the same as 3 months. That is just, any doctor would tell you that's nonsense. Any doctor. I'm not a doctor.
And you're an expert on science because you had a baby.
Right. I mean, now Liz kind of looked at me like, and I don't think if she does believe what Kimmy, I'm pretty sure she doesn't. I don't know how she feels on the abortion thing, my wife, but I do know she did look at me when I said the heartbeat thing. Kimmy might have been right about the heartbeat thing.
No, she's not.
But even if she was,
The point about it is that once the baby can be removed from the mother and be kept alive on its own by life support or whatever, then I don't think that baby should be allowed to be terminated.
and I asked about the eggs. If you eat an egg, if you can eat an egg, then you can. And you're religious and you believe that all life is sacred, then you should be able to have no problem with letting this go and say 3 weeks. I think. I mean, right now, Liz said, I was talking to her about it, and she said pretty much, like 6 months you can legally abort a baby right now. So I was trying to help her cause out and give her 3 weeks. Let's make it 3 weeks. You have 3 weeks to decide if you want this baby or not. And this is how religious people, it's all or nothing with them. It's all or nothing with religious people. Because she wouldn't take it, would she? Nope.
But the thing is at 6 months, can that baby be supported on its own?
Bye, Jen Jen. Miss you. Love you. She's got to go back to work.
That's my thing, is that if the kid can be removed from the mother and be kept alive, then fucking it shouldn't be allowed to be aborted. If it can't be, then it's not a total living thing, is it?
Well, somebody, even at 6 months or even at 9 months, somebody's got to take care of it at 9 months. But
if you believe that, this argument can be flipped astronomically to say that, well, if you don't believe in abortion, then you don't believe in jerking off, or you don't believe in any birth control, or you don't believe in blowjobs.
well, that's the problem with some. I don't believe she believes that, but that's Kimmy picks and chooses, obviously. But then tells me I can't pick and choose with religion, but she does it.
But if a man doesn't jerk off and a man doesn't have sex, the male body will have wet dreams. You know what I mean?
Right. Your body does it for you because you need that shit out.
That's right. So what the fuck? Like, God obviously doesn't view that shit as sacred. You can just fire that stuff anywhere. Look at monkeys, man. They fling it everywhere at everybody.
I wish we were monkeys. I would love to be able to fling some fucking sperm at somebody.
Shit, just shit in your hand and just fling it at
Just
somebody.
fling it. Fling your fucking, all your fluids. Just start flinging fluids everywhere.
Oh, fluid flinger.
Oh, fluid flinger.
What a cool name.
Yeah.
Fluid flinger
Yeah, Flinger Radio, Fluid Flinger Radio. I like that. That's nice. Fluid Flinger. I'm changing it.
Another quality idea that will never be anything here on fucking.
Are you kidding me? We're gonna leave the show right now, and when we come back, it'll be Fluid Flinger Radio. That's another tongue twister.
You don't believe it. People sin, and then they get what they sin for.
Not that. I don't believe that. That's why I don't believe in the Bible, because they're saying things are a sin that just to me, you can't go to hell for. Like, according to the Bible, you go to hell just for believing in another God. So whatever Bible you're reading, for the most part, that everybody else that doesn't believe in those beliefs go to hell. That's not right. If you're Catholic and the person next to you is pedestrian or whatever, pedestrians. What is it? Protestant. Protestants, all the Protestants are going to hell if you're Catholic. All the Jews are going to hell. All the people that aren't Catholic Christian people.
Jews are not going to hell. Jews believe in God.
Huh?
Jews don't believe in Jesus.
I don't believe in the Bible. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I believe people are liars by nature. They lie to get what they want. And this book is something, and I always compare it to the game you used to play in school. The teacher used to do stuff to prove to you. It was a cool game, actually. She'd whisper to the first person in the class, and they'd have to whisper all the way to the back. And by the time,
game.
huh?
The telephone game.
Whatever they call it, I don't know what they call it, but once that happens, by the end of the fucking in the back, it got so fucked up. It got so fucked up that, it was...
What does that got to do with anything?
Because that's what the Bible is. That's what the Bible is. The Bible is just word of mouth through millions of years, as long as the Bible's been. And it just got... It within translation and everything, all that shit got fucked up. And it's just people rambling on about, and they adding shit and putting shit in there. It's not...
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Then, if you don't believe in the Bible, then how was the world created then?
All right, I got a question for you, Kim. Before we go where you're going. If your answer is that God created everything,
Right.
What created God?
Nobody created God except for
Okay,
the Creator.
then where did God come from? What's God then? If your explanation is that God created everything that we in the known universe, what is God then? What is the explanation for God? He has to be something.
Yeah, somebody had to make them. You can't.
So there has to be a God to the God. Because that's the only way your theory makes sense. That there's a God to the God.
If you read the Bible, like it says,
Okay, I understand. If you read the Bible,
with Mary and all that other stuff.
I get that.
But that's why I don't believe in the. That's why I don't believe in the Bible. The Bible's full of shit.
God explain what God is.
Hello. So the God that was married to Mary, they made Jesus, but without having sex. That's how Jesus was born.
No, it wasn't. The Bible lied. You know why? Listen. You know why Mary was cheating on her husband. Mary cheated on her husband, and that was that. But
the point I was trying to make is, Kim, is you're disproving science by saying that, well, what's this, God, and I'm saying, okay, I'm listening to what your explanation is, but my question is, what is God? What is the explanation? Like, God had to come from somewhere. Like, so God come from nothing? He was just created from nothing and just appeared? So if you're willing to believe that, then why is what we believe in science that light just is? Because why is that so fucking incomprehensible?
right, it's basically.
It's the same concept that you're so willing to embrace. And the scientific facts, science is constantly evolving and disproving religious stuff every year. It's always advancing. Like 100 years ago, what they believed and what they know is scientific scientific fact now disproves so much stuff that was religious, and it's always moving forward. So I don't understand.
I believe in God, and I believe in science. God is just is.
You can't believe in God and say the stuff that you're saying and believe in
Yes,
something
I can
else.
because what they're
You just
depicting
said
of God.
Okay, if you believe in God, then you would believe what the Bible says because that's what God wrote.
Are you on crack?
Here's the
Are you
thing,
on?
God,
Yeah, God didn't write the Bible. People wrote the Bible. How can you trust people?
Exactly. I'm talking about the people that were talking to God and all that other stuff, like Moses and all that. If you read the Bible, it says the stuff. But if you believe in God, you'll believe in that stuff. If you don't, then you can't be believing in God.
I can't believe in God because my God isn't what.
You don't believe in sins and don't believe in nothing else.
How
can you believe in God if you don't believe in anything else that God says?
I don't believe in sin. I mean sin.
I
Yeah.
don't believe somebody has to read a book to know the difference between wrong and right.
I believe in a higher power, which is in fact the definition of God. There's a higher power out there. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it God. You can call it Mother Nature. You can call it the powers that be. I don't give a fuck. We're as far as I'm concerned, we're not all wrong. We're all right. That's word up.
Yes, everybody will know it doesn't.
Huh? We're all right. Why can't we all be right? Why can't all that be true? Why can't there be a Buddha and why can't there be a...
Okay, well, if you're saying that there's no sins and it's okay to murder people, it's okay to murder babies, it's okay to rob people and all that other stuff. I mean,
actually, Kim,
is that right?
Actually, Kim, we do live in societies where there's all kinds of circumstances where those things become acceptable. Like if somebody bombs the America, it is perfectly acceptable for America to bomb that country and kill women and children in retaliation.
Yeah, and it's wrong.
Countries all over the world do it.
Yeah, and it's wrong to do that.
Right. Well, I never said it wasn't. I never said it wasn't wrong.
All through the history of the church.
Killing, abortions, killing babies all the time. That's okay, right? Yeah.
No, but it's not okay. Like, what do you mean? I didn't say that. I didn't say it was okay to kill babies.
But you're saying that everybody's right, and they're not.
About their gods. Like, there can be plenty of gods. I mean, obviously, the problem is.
If a woman wants to get an abortion, she should be allowed. It's her body.
Right. That's.
If it's not.
Basically saying
No, it's not. If it's a living being, Kim.
Yeah, it is because babies are.
Take the baby out of her and let it live on its own. Then it needs the mother. It needs the mother, so it's not a living being on its own. Up until the point where it can be removed from the mother and live on its own, it's not on its own. It's part of the mother.
Okay, so you're saying once somebody be's pregnant and they get an abortion, it's not killing a living thing because it's.
That's right. That is what I'm saying, Kim.
I'm saying it should be her choice.
That shows that you've never been pregnant before. So how do you know? Once you go, it's not even a month. Not even in a month's time. When you go take an ultrasound, you hear the heartbeat. If you have a heartbeat, that means you're alive.
I dispute that. But what I'm saying is that at a month's time, can you remove that baby? Can you remove that baby from the mother at a month's time and the baby live on its own?
Whatever. You're killing a human being because it has a heartbeat.
No, you're not, Kim. No, you're not. It's not a human being until it can live on its own. It's not a human being until it can live on its own.
So I guess you're...
All right, Kim. How do you explain why they have to leave it in the mother?
Wow. Okay.
Why do you explain why they have to leave it in the mother then if it's on its own?
Kimmy, do you eat eggs?
There you go.
Do you eat eggs?
Can't explain it.
Do you
like every fucking thing you shoot your face off, Kim, fuck all about it.
Do you eat eggs? Hello?
I'm getting frustrated because you're saying that it's okay to kill somebody.
Wait.
Sometime and read a book.
Calm down.
Fuck.
Do you eat eggs?
Like eggs that don't have heartbeats? Yeah.
Well, that's what it is in your body. It's when they say
No, it's not. The baby inside you has a heartbeat.
At the certain.
Babies are creations of God too, Kim.
You listen. I mean, maybe it has a heartbeat when I don't know the rules.
Exactly.
Stop! Just let me finish. I'm saying, I don't know how the rules are now, but I'm saying a woman should be able to to get if